Hi guys, thank you for joining us today at Cat Harmon Yoga. This is going to be our yoga reset. We start with a little bit of breath work. We move through a gentle yoga flow and then end with a guided meditation. Today's practice does have a few technical difficulties in the beginning as my computer power was about to die. So I will go ahead and inform you that there's just a little disruption in the beginning of the breath work, but don't let it bother you. Stay in tune with what's happening in your physical space, right? In your energetic space. Other than that, if you like these videos, please be sure to click subscribe. Mr. Peanut has to come in here and see us, right? If you want to join us for any of these live Zoom classes, you are incredibly welcome, guys. Head over to catharmonyoga.com and check out the information there. You have the Zoom link, the password, and then if you ever want to donate for any of these classes, there's also the links to donate as well. I hope that you all have a wonderful, beautiful day and enjoy this practice. I'll meet you on your mat. All right. So as we meet in that easy seated position, notice if you need to make any adjustments or get any kind of wiggles out. Just kind of get that out. Mr. Peanut's coming to join us every time. Okay, so I think he was hiding in a blanket cubby hole. I didn't even know he was in here. All right, as we're landing in this space, just kind of shifting for a moment. And then come to stillness. Maybe your eyes begin to close. And draw your awareness to that exact space where you feel the most sensation. Take 3 deep breaths into that space, wherever that is in your body. And then begin to shift towards the crown of the head, your awareness. And starting to relax the body from the crown of the head down. We're going to do that using a cleansing breath. So inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Last one. Drawing your awareness to your heart space and how you feel emotionally this morning. And just allowing yourself to feel exactly how you feel. Not thinking that you need to change it, fix it, adjust it. Relax into this emotion a little bit deeper. And then slowly bringing the eyes open into this space. We're going to do some alternate nostril breathing. So just bring your right hand up, at least the 2 fingers in the middle, or maybe the 3 fingers in the middle, and bring them right to your third eye so that your pinky and your thumb are free. We're going to take a big inhale in. And as we exhale out, we're going to close our right nostril with our thumb. Exhale out of the left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. Close it off with the pinky and then exhale out of the right nostril. Continuing that breath. Inhale through the right nostril. Closing it off. Exhale out of the left. I'm just going to give you a few moments to play with that breath because I need to plug in my computer. But as we're doing this breath, guys, it's goodness gracious. So sorry. Mercury is in retrograde, so we're having some difficulties. Beautiful. Okay. So as we're doing this breath, gang, this is connecting our right and left side of our brain. And it's allowing us to drop into this present moment. Let's do 3 more rounds. Relax the shoulders. Final round here. And then relax those hands back down. Close the eyes once again and draw your awareness right to that third eye. How do I feel mentally today? What are the thoughts that are showing up for me? And just beginning to move towards an intention for today's practice. And as we move throughout this practice today, make sure that your movement is in line with your intention. Make sure your thoughts are in line with your intention. If you get lost, use the breath to guide you back, and we'll go ahead and shift into that ujjayi breath. Finding those big, slow inhales through the nose, long, slow exhales out of the nose with that slight constriction at the back of the throat. Take about 5 more rounds of breath here. Just gently bringing your awareness back to your space. Float the eyes open once again. We'll start to move through some circular pelvic movements here. Just rolling the hips around one direction and then the other. Start to bring it up into the chest a little bit. Maybe the head starts to roll around, and it doesn't matter what it looks like. We're just beginning to bring that movement into the body, so let your intuition and the breath guide you. Last round this direction, come back to center. Inhale's going to sweep our arms straight up to the sky. Interlace your fingers, then press the palms towards the ceiling to the best of your ability. Pull back through the base of the ribs, lift up to the heart, lift up through the crown. Opening up that heart space. Gently release those arms out and down. Let's take those circles the other direction. So start to rotate around. How are your hips feeling? How's your back, your shoulders? How big do you want to make this? Wow. Last 2 rounds of breath here. And we'll come back to center. Inhale, sweep those hands to the sky. As you interlace the fingers, try to switch which thumb is on top. And then turn those palms up to the sky. Maybe look up, opening up that heart space. Taking the arms over to the right, expand. Coming back through center, take the arms over to the left. And back to center. Bring those hands out in front of you, same thing. But curl in through the chest, drop the chin to the chest. 3, pull in through the belly. 2, and 1. Inhale those arms up, release that bind. Bring the hands back and behind you. Fingertips barely touch the ground. Lift and open the heart space. Slide the elbows towards one another. Coming back up to that nice tall spine. We're going to cross over our ankles, make our way into a tabletop. Rolling through some cats and cows here, some more organic movement. You got 4 breaths. And we'll come back into that neutral space. Spinal balance, right hand forward, left foot back, lift and engage through the core. Find that stability here. Relax the neck. Circle the right wrist and the right ankle one direction. And then the other. Coming back into our tabletop. Left hand reaches forward, right foot back, spinal balance. After you find that stability, start to find that movement. Lift the belly. Coming back into our tabletop. Find your way to your first downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back. Knees can be super bent here. In fact, go ahead and bend them really deep. And then take your hips over to the right. Look under your left armpit. Press through your fingertips here. Nice strong foundation, especially that right hand push. Come back to center. Over to the other side. Same thing. Come back to center. Inhale high up on the tippy toes. Exhale forward fold, top of the mat. Slowly make your way up. Maybe the knees are really bent here as you relax and fold. Release the top of the head down. Lift through the belly. Maybe turn the head side to side. Inhale's going to halfway lift as shoulders peel back. Belly lifts up. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, drop the head. Inhale, rise and reach, tall, mountain lift up, open up. And then exhale, forward fold, emptying out the breath, relax, release. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold, start to move with that breath. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold it out. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Catch a ragdoll arm bind here. Let the torso be really heavy. If the hamstrings are the loudest sensation here, guys, bend your knees so you can find that safe space for your low back to release. 2 more breaths. Gently release those holds. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Slide your left foot back. We'll be in a right runner's lunge. Heart and eyes reach forward. Hands can be on blocks here as we exhale, fold. Straighten the front leg to the best of your ability. Inhale, rock it forward. Exhale, straighten that front leg. Inhale, roll it forward. Open the collarbones. Exhale, pull up and in through the belly. Inhale, rock and roll forward. Exhale, fold it over. Inhale, brings it forward. Slowly making our way back into a plank position. Lift and engage. Knees come down to the earth. We're going to lower knees, chest, chin. Pull it all in through the core. And then inhale for a little cobra back bend here. Exhale, release and lower down. Left arm comes out to the side. Palm down. Take a bend in this right arm, looking over to the right side of your mat. Rock your way over onto that left shoulder. Open up your heart space here. Maybe that right arm reaches around your low back. Not a necessity. Make sure you're in a comfortable space where you can breathe. Slowly starting to make your way back to center. Bring those arms out wider than your mat, up onto your fingertips. Spread the feet a little bit wider than hips distance apart. Press into the feet. Inhale for a cobra, lift your belly. Exhale, lower down. Inhale for cobra, look to the right. Exhale, lower down. Make sure you're engaging the belly. Inhale, look to the left. And lower down. Gentle shift in the hips side to side. Relax those arms. Release. Press back, child's pose. Big toes together, knees apart. Melt the chest out and down. Two more breaths. Slowly finding your way back to a downward facing dog. Tuck those toes, lift the hips up and back. Soften the knees, walk the hands back towards the feet, forward fold at the back of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. Drop your head down. Your hands can be on your shin, block, or all the way down to the ground. And just release through the back of the neck. Let it be heavy here. Slowly start to make your way back to center. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands over to the left side of your mat. Drop your head down. Relax what you can here. Release what you can. Don't force anything. Bringing ourselves back to center. We'll inhale again, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, release. Inhale, rise up, tall mountain reach to the sky. Bring those hands to heart center. We're going to find stork. Right knee lifts up into the chest. Find that balance and stability here. And you're going to start to send your right foot forward. Send your hands forward. Leg is going to start to reach towards the ground as the hands lift towards the sky. And we'll step, stork, other side. Bring the hands into the chest. Find that balance and stability here. Extend hands and foot forward. Lower. Stork, right side. Bring those hands to heart center. Twist to the right side of you. Coming back towards center, we'll release that down. Sway a little bit side to side. And then we'll sweep our hands to the sky. Open up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Slide your right foot back. You're being a left runner's lunge. Heart and eyes reach forward. Grab those blocks if you need them as we begin to flow. Fold. Rock it forward. Fold. Rock it forward. Fold. Three more rounds. After this final round, we'll start to make our way towards that plank, and there's no rush. As you lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale for that cobra. Exhale, lower down. Take a little shift in the hips side to side. And then inhale, lift your right leg. Lower down. Inhale, lift your left leg. Lower down. Slide your hands down by your hips or your thighs, palms down. Fingertips in the same direction as the toes. Inhale, lift your right leg. And down. Inhale, lift your left leg. And down. Relax shoulders, relax hips. Little sway side to side. We're going to do that again. Notice if there's any major differences between the legs. That can be something that's causing some low back pain if there's an imbalance there. Lifting the belly, we're going to come back to center. Lock that low belly in. Inhale begins to lift the right leg. And lower down. Inhale begins to lift the left leg. And lower down. Last time to the right. And lower down. Last time to the left. And lower down. Start to make your way back into a child's pose. Take your time through that transition. There's no rush. As you land in this child's pose, release the low back. Stay here, walk hands over to the right side of your mat, lengthening out through the left side body. Inhale, start to bring our hands back through center. Over to the left. Inhale brings our hands back through center. We're going to rise up into a tabletop again. Right arm reaches to the sky. And we'll thread the needle here. Come on top of the right shoulder, walking the left fingertips overhead. Finding a little bit of a twist here, maybe roll onto the back of the head. If you'd like to deepen this, you can take that little kickstand, bringing that left foot all the way out to meet the right hand. Just finding that space behind the shoulder blades. Last 3 breaths. Left hand pushes your way back up into that tabletop. Right arm reaches high to the sky. Exhale, land back in that tabletop. Take some fluid movement here. Release any built up tension. And then we'll make our way to the other side. So left arm is going to reach up. And thread it through. Come on top of that left shoulder. Walking right arm overhead. And then check in with that space. Make sure that that feels good before you decide to move any deeper. If you'd like to move deeper, that right foot meets the right hand. Nope, sorry, the right foot meets the left hand. I guess it could meet the right hand if you wanted it to. You just find your deepest expression here, honoring the intention that you set for practice today. What can you let go of here? Slowly starting to make your way back out of this. Use your right hand to support you. Left arm reaches up like it wants to touch the sky. And bring it back down, tabletop. Take any movement you need here. We'll come back into that downward facing dog. Soften the knees, walk the hands back towards the feet, forward fold at the back of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Take a deep bend in your right knee. Left hand reaches to the sky. Say that the opposite way. Right knee, left hand reaches to the sky. There we go. Expand. Exhale, fold. Take a bend in your left knee. Right hand reaches to the sky. Exhale begins to fold. Here, relax, release. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Tall mountain, reach and lift. Finding stork, left knee lifts into the chest this time. Bring the hands to heart center. Extend those legs out in front of you. Maybe you lean back just a little bit this time. Coming back to stork. Airplane. Send that left heel behind you. I got my door behind me, so I'm going to keep my leg bent. Hands are still to heart center. Come back to your stork. Extend the hands and the heel in front. Step, stork, right side. Hands come back to heart. Ground the foundation. Expand, maybe lean back. Back through center, find that airplane variation. Back through center, extend, coming into stork, other side. Hands come to heart. Release, let it go, a little sway, side to side. We'll come back into the middle. Tall mountain, sweeps the hands high. Right hand grabs the left wrist, pull to the right side of you. Press the hip bones forward towards the front of the mat. Maybe look up. Inhale brings us back through center. Switch that grip. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, coming back to center. Release that hold. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. We're going to slide our fingertips underneath our feet for hastas, under the padas, yeah? Bend the knees, drop the head, relax the neck. Releasing what you can here. Maybe the toes are like giving the wrist a nice little massage. Gently releasing the hands out from underneath the feet. Let's inhale again, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Start to turn the toes out, heels in. Have a seat for Malasana and just kind of ease your way down. As you land down in this space, use any hand variations you need to be comfortable here. Relax the tailbone down, lift belly, lift heart. As you're ready, we're going to interlace those fingers like we did earlier. Inhale, rise up, tall mountain. So squeeze those inner thighs, press the hands to the sky, open up the heart. Exhale, have a seat for Malasana. Knees go over the toes. Hands are still interlaced. Inhale, rise up, tall mountain. Press hip bones forward, flip the palms, reach over to the right. Back through center, come slowly down. And back up nice and tall. Over to the other side. Back through center. We're going to do each side one more time. Slow and controlled movement here, guys. Keeping the knees in the same direction as the toes. Last one. Coming back into that Malasana, release the arms open, palms out. And have a seat on the bum. Hands or no hands brings you down here. Feet together, knees apart. Give those knees a little bounce. Relax the low back, relax the shoulders. And let's begin to fold from here. So feet can be really close to you for the high inner thigh area, hip opening, or further away for more of the outer hip. It's really up to you. I'm going kind of in between. Inhale, lift. Exhale, begin to shift. Find that edge, that first sign of resistance. Pause there. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, relax, release. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. So you're just encouraging the entire back line of the body to relax. Inhale. Exhale. We're growing longer with each fold. Inhale. Exhale. And as you find a place to land, maybe you do a few more of those inhales and exhales, but as you find a place to land, really relax into the shape. Knowing that it doesn't have to look like anything, you just need to feel that release. Yeah. So if you're clenching, if you're fighting, if you're forcing, you're in the wrong space. Shift out of that. Come back into this letting go. How can I let go here? What do I need to let go of to find more ease in this moment? About 3 more breaths. After that final one, our inhale brings us up nice and tall. Pause for a moment. And then send your legs out in front of you, a little bit wider than hips distance apart. Bring both hands to frame the right leg. Sit up nice and tall, and we're going to flex that right foot and pick the leg up as high as we can without hunching back into our spine. You're going to lift that leg up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower it down. Switch to the other side. Sit a little bit taller out of the pelvis. Lift it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Come back to the right. Lift a little taller. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to the left. Lift it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leaving both legs out to the side here. Maybe give them a little shake on those quads. Release any tension. We're going to start to walk our hands over that right leg. So beginning to fold over the right leg. Use any props that you need to support you here. But once you get to that first sign of resistance, start to soften with the breath. Relax, release the head. Inhale brings us up nice and tall. Pause for a moment. Take a bend in your left knee. Plant that foot. Reach your right hand behind you. Left hand is going to reach up, and we're moving like into a wild thing. So maybe you come up and over onto that right hand. Lift and open that heart space. Breathe. Exhale lowers us back down. Take your time. Come back to center. Both legs extend again. Frame that left foot. Start to walk your way down till you find that resistance. Use the breath and begin to soften, release. Inhale begins to bring us up nice and tall, belly to spine, lift and lengthen. Take a bend in your right knee. Yep, reach your left hand behind you. Right arm is going to reach up and over, opening up that heart space. Exhale, slowly come back down. Take a bend in both knees. Reach those arms out in front of you. Slowly lower onto your spine. Relax the low back. Relax the shoulders. Gently windshield wiper the knees side to side. Setting up for a back bend here. Reach down for the heels or ankles. Press into the feet. Lift those hips high to the sky. Gentle tilt of the chin towards the chest. Squeeze those inner thighs towards one another. Exhale, begin to lower down. Gently release any tension. Let the muscles be heavy here. And then you choose feet together, knees apart, or feet apart, knees to touch. One hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Taking a moment to really check in with yourself here, physically, mentally, emotionally. And stay in here as long as you like. You're beginning to move into an inversion for your practice today. Happy baby, grabbing the outer blades of the feet, ankles or shins as you pull the knees open and wide. Hip stand or shoulder stand if that's in your practice, but find ease wherever you decide to go. Last few moments in this inversion, if you'd like to make your way towards plow, toes gently start to go overhead. Hands come to the low back, protecting the neck. Here we keep the gaze straight up to the sky. Weight is on our shoulders, not our neck. Slowly beginning to make your way out of that inversion. Find a comfortable space to land. And the knees come into the chest. Nice big hug here. We'll let them fall to the left side of you. Open out, spinal twist. Relaxing that right shoulder down towards the ground. Knees slowly begin to come back to center, taking any adjustments necessary and head over to the other side. Relax what you can. And we'll start to come back to center. Taking any final movement you need to take to complete this practice today. And as you're ready, releasing out into your Shavasana, or you can sit in an easy seated position during this guided meditation. however it's most comfortable for you. I'm going to go ahead and switch this music up. So as you've made your way to this comfortable space, so whatever that looks like for you, do a quick full scan through the body. What can I let go of? What can I release? Slowing the breath down. Relaxing the top of the head. Opening up that crown chakra so you're ready to receive. Relax the forehead, the eyes, the cheeks, the mouth, the jaw, the chin. Relax. Relax the back of the neck and the throat. The collarbones, the chest, the shoulders, the arms begin to feel heavy, the hands, the fingers. Upper back releases, relax. Softening the belly, the low back. The hips, the pelvis. Melting deeper into the mat. The thighs, the knees, the shins, all the way down to the ankles, the feet, to the toes. And in this beautifully relaxed space, draw your awareness back to your intention you set for this practice today. Calm breath. Just breathing in that intention. allowing it to fill you up and expand out into every piece of you. Until there's no room for anything else but the beautiful intention that you set for today. And gently, slowly starting to deepen the breath. There's no rush. Staying in this very calm mentality as you just begin to bring a little bit more life back into the body. And there's nothing you have to be doing, right? So move with intention. Move with your intuition. Gently waking up the body. Maybe the movements are getting a little bit bigger. And you start to bring yourself back into a still space. So maybe that's on your back, your side, or you're already up in an easy seated position. But wherever that is, final scan here. How do I feel physically in this exact moment without any judgment attached? How do I feel mentally in this moment? And how do I feel emotionally in this moment? And when you're ready, beginning to meet me in an easy seated position, bringing the hands to heart center, forehead towards the fingertips. Take your time. Closing out this practice today, as always, in a seat of gratitude. Gratitude for this body, for this breath, for this opportunity to move and breathe. Gratitude for the choice we made to get on our mats today, to take care of our bodies, to take care of our minds. Gratitude for the intention that we set. May we carry it with us for the rest of the day. And we'll slide those thumbs up to the forehead as we find gratitude for one another and the energy that we just shared. Namaste, friends. How are we feeling, guys?